Hey everybody, it is Tuesday and it is 2 o'clock, so that means it is time for Top 5 Tuesday. Actually, it's like 2:03, but we're just going to roll with it, and it took me a little longer to type than I thought. But I really wanted to kick off today to welcome you. Thank you for joining us on Top 5 Tuesday. I'm Kate Dillon. I am your host from Crate Insider. And if you're new to Top 5 Tuesday, each week we go live. We talk about our top 5 products of the week, normally have something featured, and we always have a giveaway. So what we're giving away this week is one of our Crate Insider t-shirts. And I have these in all sizes. Well, all adult sizes. So I have anything from a small all the way to a 4X. And in order to join in on our giveaway, all you need to do is leave a comment. So you can say hi, you can leave an emoticon, any of those things, just leave a comment, and then also that gives you a chance to win. We also do a second drawing every week. So if you remember what my sign said last week, go ahead and drop that in as a comment, and at the end of this, we will be doing a separate drawing. Now, before we jump into the top 5 products of the week, I have an event to announce to you guys, and I also have a special offer. So our event, I'm really looking forward to next Thursday, August 8th, and what that is at 7 o'clock at night on MAV TV. The Rush Racing Series event will be on MAV TV from Weed Sports Speedway, and I was really excited that Crate Insider was included as one of the segment sponsors. So we have our commercial on, it's a big deal to me. So I mean, thank you if you can tune into MAV TV, or if you're in the North Carolina area, of course that's where I'm at, we will be having a watch party at our local pub called Amendment 21, and would love for you to join us. We're going to do an event from 6:30 to 8:30. The race itself will be like 7 to 8, and we'll be doing some giveaways there. I've got wings on order, so I'll have tons of wings and giveaways and prizes, and we're going to cheer for the commercials. It'll kind of be like being watching the Super Bowl, where you actually are watching for the commercials. We also sponsored the drone footage, so anytime that the drone is showing the race, then there should be the Crate Insider logo on that as well. So it's really exciting for us, and just to get out to that whole national audience out there, and what a great opportunity. Huge thanks to Rush for including us in that. So that's my announcement. The second thing is, if you were watching the show a couple of weeks ago, I had a special guest on, and that is Jonathan Masters from RaceKnowHow.com. Now, of course, at Crate Insider, we do a lot of tech videos, but most of our tech videos are really focused on maybe product related or just a quick question. But what Jonathan has done is he's gone all over the country and talked to all kinds of different manufacturers and chassis builders. I mean, I was just taking a look at a couple of those videos yesterday, and there was one from Ray Cook talking about suspension type things, and I don't cover anything on suspension. Really, those really important things like that. And Tater Masters from Masters Built, I know there's some videos there. Some shock information. I know my friend Dave Hammond has definitely contributed some of the content on the Race Know-How site. And Race Know-How, it is a subscription site, so once you join, you have access to every video that they've ever put out. But then they also continue to keep adding more videos. And when Jonathan and I, we were messaging each other yesterday, and he has offered a special offer for just my viewers. So just people who watch this show. If you decide to sign up for a yearly subscription, which I believe I just did it yesterday, so it was $79, I think, and he's going to give $10 off to anyone who's watching the show here. You can enter coupon code Crate Insider. So just in all caps, all one word, Crate Insider. If you enter that coupon code, it's going to be good. It's only for 2 days, so it's for today and tomorrow. So at midnight tomorrow night, Wednesday night, then that coupon code is gone. So for right now, go ahead and jump in there. Go ahead and save the $10 off, get the yearly package. And I think I'm really impressed with all the work that Jonathan's done. There is a bunch of videos. I haven't had a chance to watch them all, but I know that there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to learn there for sure. So I definitely encourage you, whether you've got a dirt late model or a modified, he even has it separated out in those different areas. And so I think it's a really valuable thing, great for our industry, and I would encourage you to sign up for that as well. So RaceKnowHow.com, coupon code CrateInsider for $10 off. I'm going to take a pause and say hi to some folks here. I have Danny here, and actually Danny and Brandon, Brad, I mean, so many familiar faces, Mike and Storm, Bridget. Thank you all for being here. I so appreciate you being here. So let's go ahead and, I guess in case you joined us late, what we're giving away for both of our giveaways, both if you know my sign, as well as just if you want to leave a comment, and we're giving a Crate Insider t-shirt in your choice of sizes. So I don't have kid sizes, but I have anything from a small to a 4X in that. All right, so jump in to the top 5 products of this week. In the number 5 spot is from our friends at Daytona 1. This is Dirt Off. And what's really cool about this product, and I know Brad, I see Brad's in the comments here, Brad Shawley, is I know he's used this on his sprint car, and when he came home, be able to wash it off, the dirt just comes right off. And I saw his post where he said, well, there was one week I didn't do it, and it was a lot harder to clean up. So this Dirt Off, great dirt repellent technology. And anytime we can keep dirt off the cars, this is definitely something I've noticed in the super late model world, is that those guys are always wiping down the cars between qualifying or heat races or other heat races, whatever, into the future, that they're wiping off their cars, and this would be a great product for that. So Dirt Off, and it runs only $5.99 a can. Wow, I think I might have gotten the price wrong on that, but okay, pick it up for $5.99 a can before I correct my mistake, is what I'm going to tell you right now. So Dirt Off in the number 5 spot. All right, next up in the number 4 spot, and I'm so happy to announce this because, well, if there's a couple of things, one thing I absolutely love is fire suppression, and I think it's so important. And so our fire bottle system, the AMRC 1002, it is in our number 4 spot this week. This is our most popular of our fire suppression systems because it really has it all. It's both manual, which means you can pull the cord to set off the system, or it is also automatic, which means that it has sensors. There's this piece of glass. I was talking about this, but there's a little piece of glass in here, and it'll break when that temperature hits 170 degrees. So even if you're unconscious, upside down, any of those things, and if it gets hot enough, then it'll automatically set off the system. But this fire bottle AMRC 1002 system, it runs $794.32, and by popular demand, we saw so many questions about how do you install these systems, and it does come with instructions, but we actually did make a video here recently, and so definitely check that out if you're wondering, how do you, what orientation do you put it in, and how do you run the lines. We really covered that in that video, as quickly as possible. So we just try to get to the point and show you how it gets installed. So there we go. All right, next up in the number 3 spot this week is our Schafers oil change kit. And the Schafers oil change kit, and the one we have on our list this week, is our Schafers oil change kit that comes with the Daytona 1 XL1 engine treatment. So you get 7 quarts of oil. I'm already struggling with 3 products in 2 hands, so I really can't carry 7 quarts of oil in these hands, but 7 quarts of oil. You get a 16-ounce container of the XL1 engine treatment and a Wix oil filter. And so it must be oil changing week because we've definitely been going through oil. I mean, almost like water. I mean, we get oil in and it goes out the door. So if you haven't changed your oil, maybe this is the week to do it. But our Schaefer oil change kit with the engine treatment runs $96.94. All right, next up in the number 2 spot this week is, this is again, I guess these all end up being my favorite products, but you guys already know that. But it's our cold air box. And our cold air box, the purpose of this is that you want to really separate anytime you can. If you can separate your engine heat from your air filter and continue to get as cool of air as possible into your air filter, then this is a really good product for that because it makes that separation. Now there is a little bit of confusion. I just want to clear it up because like someone called me this week and they were looking for a hood scoop that was big enough to accommodate because the cold air box would want to stick out of the hood. So I really want to stress that with the cold air box, it comes this way, but you're going to really customize it to your application. So you want to be able to cut that down. You'll end up cutting it down to where it is just flush with the bottom of the hood. And then you'll use like a normal hood scoop. And you just one of those just to kind of, butt up against one another. It's not really going to protrude through the hood. And this gives you enough leeway with this, I believe this is 4 inches. It gives you enough leeway where you can do that. And that makes it easy. I mean, the plastic is really easy to deal with. It's, it's not a soft plastic, but it's not brittle either. So it's meant to be cut down. It's meant to be modified. And that way it's just a much quicker way to have a really custom solution where half of it's manufactured for you. And it's nice and solid, and you don't have to worry about seams or joints, anything like that for leaking the air. And it has a gasket too. I think it's in there. But the gasket will fit right on your air filter base, and it'll just butt that whole system up together, just keeping the dust and dirt out of your air filter and allowing that cool air to go in there. So our cold air box, I think, is a super bargain at $69. And that's from Dominator in the number 2 spot. All right, next up in the top spot this week, I may have mentioned that it must be oil changing week, because in the top spot this week is our Klotz oil change kit. And this oil change kit comes with 7 quarts of Klotz oil and an oil filter. And that comes together at $108.92. So yeah, I definitely think it's oil changing week. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and check the comments and see if there are any questions that I can answer. And then we'll jump into doing some drawings here, because I have a couple of t-shirts to give away. So in case you forgot, Crate Insider t-shirt. Yeah, if I'm going to continue to plug myself, yeah, I'm going to do that. So there we go. So Crate Insider t-shirt. But I'm going to take a look at what the comments say here. And Alex, did you know the phrase from last week?
I can't wait if you did.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
at the top of the page, right here on my.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
I
Yeah.
had 0
Okay.
before.
Gotcha. Oh my goodness. We're at 0 right now for people that remembered my sign from last week. And I know it's right what I wrote down, because I just changed the sign today. So let's see here. Otherwise, we'll just do a second random drawing and it's totally fine. All right. And I see some folks here. I'm just going to see if there's any questions on here. Great. We have so many people here. I want to thank you for being here. Okay, let's go ahead, and we have lots of comments, so I'm going to go ahead and do a drawing here. And I didn't bring up my random number generator, so I'm going to get some help here from Alex. Great. And okay, so let me get this number to Alex. And since we don't have anybody that actually guessed our sign from last week, I'm going to see if there is one more here. No winners on the sign contest. So we're just going to do another drawing just because we can. All right. Here we go. And while Alex is looking up some winners there for us, which thank goodness I've got Alex in the office helping me out today. And let me see here. I've got folks from South Carolina, and apparently I lost my mouse. There we go. And let's see here. Does the Lloyd oil not need the XR one? Mike, I think you mean, does the Klotz oil not need the XL one? That's correct. We don't need to add that to that. Okay, so our first winner is Cody Truman. So Cody, if you would, please send me a private message with your address and also your shirt size, and then we will get this sent out to you. And then my second drawing is Corey Bergeson. So Corey, if you could do the same thing, send me your address and your shirt size, and we'll get that out to you. And in the meantime, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for being part of Top 5 Tuesday, and I really encourage you to check out raceknowhow.com. Use the coupon code CrateInsider. Get that $10 off. Why deal with it monthly? Just go ahead and bite the bullet. There's some great videos, and they're going to keep on coming. Jonathan's working so hard on that site and continuing to add content, and I think it'll just continue to get more valuable, so jump in while you can. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next Tuesday at 2 o'clock, and have a great week.